Hola! Hey guys, I'm Daryl. Some of y'all may know me as Dargoyaki, and I'm going to be a final year computer science student studying in NUS. First off, congratulations on entering the School of Computing, where you mainly learn how to use Google really well in your 4 years of study here. Today, I'm going to be giving y'all a small tour of sorts of what the School of Computing has to offer. And spoiler alert, it's not much right now, but we do have a new building coming up soon, which I'll touch on later in the video.
Hold up, let's just pause here real quick. So, you guys may be wondering, what's this video about? Basically, what happened was that the Student Life Office at the School of Computing approached me and commissioned me to do this video. I know at the current moment, a lot of freshies and even the year 2s haven't really had a chance to explore the campus of the School of Computing due to, Zoom University. And that's why the Student Life Office wanted to work with me to give y'all a tour of sorts of the actual computing buildings. So before we continue with the video, I just want to thank all of you who have supported me so far, who have, helped me make this possible. I think by the time this goes up, I've already hit 6k, and it's still pretty surreal to me that I only started properly at the end of January. Also, I want to thank Mr. Kopi Giver and OIH for buying me some coffee on my Ko-Fi page. So basically what the Ko-Fi page is that I set this page up for anyone that wants to support me monetarily, but I didn't really publicize it. So basically, if you're feeling extra nice, you can go over to this page and just buy me a coffee. You can put in any amount you want, and honestly any amount is already a lot. And if you want to watch the content for free, that's fine as well, go ahead. I'm not exactly too honed into the money aspect as of now. So yeah, if you want to support me and buy me lunch for the day, you can head over there. But if you don't want to, that's totally fine as well. And with that, let's get back into the video.
Please stay to the end too, as you'll be in for a real treat. I'm going to be revealing the super secret and unique room that only the School of Computing has to offer. Also, thank you to the Student Life Office and SOC for commissioning this video. But no thanks for only giving me 8 minutes. Just kidding. Love y'all. And with that, let's get started. First off, we have Com 1, and this is the main building where most SOC students usually hang out throughout the day, as we are allergic to the sun and can only function in air-conditioned rooms. It is where we house our computer labs and tutorial rooms, but there are a few areas that I do want to point out as well. Remember to bring your student card here as well. Now, because you joined the School of Computing, I'm pretty sure most of y'all have heard about the computing workload as compared to other courses. So, what better way to start than to show you our favorite study spot in the School of Computing, B1. This area spots a few tables and is right outside a bunch of labs that we usually have our tutorials in as well. Smells like the computing air. This area practically emanates cortisol and motivation during the exam season, and I must say, it is quite the experience. There are also lots of nooks and crannies in the building where you're able to study at if you're a little bit more introverted, so be sure to explore the building as well because it ain't too big anyway. Let's move on. Over here, we have the Tech Hangout, and it's really just a place for you to hang out. If you're looking to chill out with your friends and talk loudly in Com 1, this is the place for you. I also believe that food is allowed in the area, so if you're looking to eat in Com 1, this place is for you. Let's move on to level 2. So, we are currently on the 2nd floor, and I do have a few areas to point out here as well. This is the main area, and as you can see, there are usually tables set up for you here to study at as well. Generally, Computing Day and Career Fair is held in this area, so be sure to look out for those in the coming months. Right here is SR1, which is this big seminar room where some of these fairs happen as well. Over here, we have the Student Lounge, which is open for any SOC student to use. This area is a place for you to chill and unwind after getting obliterated by the midterm paper or tutorial, so be sure to check it out. Further down, we have the undergrad office, and this is where you come to beg for modules that you didn't manage to secure. Think of it as the general office that you used to see in your primary and secondary schools. Also, the Student Life Office can be found here as well. If at any point during the semester you feel like your mental health has taken a bit of a dip, you can always approach the SOC Student Support Manager who can be found here. Once again, thanks to the Student Life Office for commissioning this video. Mwah! If we move to the outside, we'll get to see the Makers Lab, which was built in 2018. Honestly, this is the first time I've been here, and I'm already at year 4. The Makers Lab is an area for any SOC student to channel their maker spirit, as mentioned by Uncle Su in the Makers Lab video. There are laser cutters here for you to cut wood, acrylic, and do some etching, as well as 3D printers for you to apparently print anything you want. 3D Kirby. You can check out the full video on the Makers Lab on the SOC YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe to them, but do sub to me first. If you're feeling a little hungry, don't fret, as there are a few options of food available near the faculty. First up, we have the deck, which is actually the arts canteen. You can access the deck through this pathway so nicely traced for us computing students. The deck is actually one of the most popular canteens on campus, and the food here is really affordable. A personal favourite of mine is Sinki chicken rice because it's around $3.50 a plate. Perfect for our broke college asses. The mala and pasta salad stall are particularly popular as well, and there are also a bunch of vegetarian options that are available. TechnoEdge, the engineering canteen, also recently opened and is just across the central library over here. All you gotta do to head to TechnoEdge is just cross the road and head straight on this pathway over here. It's probably the newest canteen in NUS at the moment, and there's even a Starbucks on the 3rd floor as well as a Liho Cafe on the 2nd. Located just a little further away from Com 2 is the Reeds Cafe, and it's found here at the Shaw Foundation Alumni House. This cozy cafe sells Western food and is a particular favourite of mine. Do look out for their pastas as well as their quesadillas. Quick sidetrack, the Alumni House is also a really good place for you to take a break, and I do like having a quick nap here on the sofas from time to time. If you're just looking for some drinks and snacks, you can head over to Com 2 where you'll be able to find Cool Spot that is run by... as commonly referred to by Daniel Tamago. You can find drinks, your standard kopi orders, some chips, some bread, and more. Thanks, bro. If that's not able to satisfy you, you can also head over to the Omo store that's located up the staircase to Com 1. It sells quite a few items from Korea, Japan, and Taiwan, and also has a bunch of instant noodles if you're looking for that hypertension fix. This is an unmanned convenience store, and it's actually pretty cool for this particular reason. Yo, look at this, it's already on the screen. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
By the way, understand that lectures are still being webcast at the moment, but if you're looking for lecture halls, chances are they're going to be located in Com 2, and you can tell from the numbers that are stated on the signs. You'll also likely be having lectures, lessons, and tutorials at AS6 as well. You may even have some lectures in UTown in the future, so do look out for UTown Auditorium 1 as well as UTown Auditorium 2 when you're there.
And that's pretty much what we have in SOC at the moment. So, Com 3 is a new building that should finish construction around the end of 2021. Here are some artist mockups of what the building would probably look like. We'll finally have our very own canteen again. We used to have this place called the Terrace Canteen, and it's going to reopen very soon. Some other things that computing students can look forward to are additional collaboration spaces, some research labs, as well as a huge plaza, which, coming from the artist impressions, looks absolutely gorgeous. Before we end, it's time to review the super secret room in computing that I'm pretty sure only SOC has. I call it the cooler room. Come, just follow me. It's located right at Com 1 near the washroom. Okay, are you guys ready? Get ready to have your mind blown. Ta-da! It's a room purely for the water cooler. Welcome to SOC. See you around.
And that is pretty much it for the video. There are actually a lot of places that I didn't touch on because I had a time limit of around 6 to 8 minutes. But I'll probably be showing you these places in the future anyway. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. I put in a lot of effort for this video. And special thanks to Mark Yao for helping me film this as well. I kind of hired him to help me though. But either way, do the YouTube things like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Check out Mark's channel. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!